Summer holidays can feel long and intense, especially when you're trying to balance work, rest, and being an intentional parent. And it doesn't matter if your child is 3 or 17. They all want your time and attention and somehow your Wi-Fi. But it doesn't have to feel overwhelming. I'm going to be sharing 5 practical ways to bring structure to your summer. Yes, 5 practical ways for you, so your kids grow, your home feels steady and consistent, and you don't feel like you're just getting through each day. So let's dive in. Tip number 1: start with a weekly routine, not a daily schedule. Not this time. Forget trying to plan every hour. Instead, create themed days or weekly routine. For example, Mondays for outdoor time, Tuesday for creativity. And when I say creativity, for example, maybe Tuesdays are days that you can use for like drawings, Tuesdays like for colorings, for crafts, maybe also it can be game, Tuesdays where you play like your Monopoly, your Scrabble, whatever that looks like. You get the gist, right? Wednesdays for quiet play, and so on. And when we say quiet play, it doesn't have to be anything, it can just be playing in the house, the children playing together, something like that, playing with balls, or playing, this type of games that you put like baskets with different balls inside, where you put empty basket at one point, at one side of the house, and you tell them. So that's something like looks like some sort of a quiet play, or just everybody just playing gently and quietly in the house. So themes is advised. So not just when they're in schools, when they're in the school time, where we should have like a daily structure, so to say, but so that your summer doesn't feel so boring, or the children are like, oh, the same we did the same exact thing when we're in school. So you just want to make it look a bit interesting and different, because children, they like to feel like something is is different, and in some sort of way anyway. So that's why I'm recommending that you can have like themes for daily themes. So Monday days, Tuesday days, Wednesday days, Friday movie days, or movie nights, or movie or movie day, daytime, whatever that looks like with you. That's what you would want to walk around. It just makes it interesting and fun for the children, and more relatable, to be honest, and different from school. School as well is quite structured, so this is not so rigid, but they now are able to say, okay, we're always looking to Mondays for this, to Tuesdays for this, to Wednesday it can be gardening, Thursday, something like that, right? You get the gist. And this works for both toddlers and even your teen children as well. Younger kids feel more secure when they know what to expect. Did you get that? Younger children, when they're prepared, and we call it preparation, right? You want to ensure that they are prepared. That's why they need to know what they need to do at every point in time, even for your teenage children. But for your older children, you can still explain for. But all younger children, they kind of understand when you have a structure, and in their brain they're like, okay, this is coming up, this is what we might be doing next, or something like that, right? And older kids can actually help plan their week. So I always recommend, when you have older children, especially from like 5, 6 plus upwards, you don't necessarily need to plan this for them. They can they can plan it for themselves, but you can also add something to it, or tell them, okay, maybe do you think we should have it this way, or something like that. So you can chime in, but let them plan it. Then you can see if it works for you or if it does not work for you, so they feel included, and they're more cooperative when they see that it looks like they're also making majority of the decision. You get so, which gives them a sense of ownership and input, as I've told you. So tip number 2: give each child a project. And with children, they love projects, like this is what we're trying to do. This is your own part to play. This is your own responsibility. You are captain this, you are the, you are teacher this, you are coach this, something like that. Give them, give each child a project. It also helps make, keeps them some sort of occupied during the summertime. So summer is the perfect time for what I call growth projects. Okay, and when we say growth projects, it can be, if you want your child to learn, let's say for example, how to read better, so it can be some sort of reading project. If you want your child to learn a skill, maybe dancing skill, maybe AI skills, like that's what I'm planning for my children this summer, because I mean, they've learned a couple of skills over the years, but I think now it's time for us to start to see what artificial intelligence is about. But anyway, let me explain. So for your age 3 to 7, it could be watering plants or learning how to ride a bike. Do you get? So like I was saying, it's learning a skill, learning something. So it can be gardening for your younger children. If they love gardening, it can be gardening project that, okay, this particular, and that is if you love gardening. For me, I suck at when it comes to gardening. But if your children, or you like, you have flowers, you have a garden, or you like to you are into gardening, you can kind of delegate to your child to say, you know what, every day this is your pet project, and ensure this is watered, ensure everything is going well, and it just gets them off even the screen, and it makes their summertime enjoyable, and not more importantly, they're learning something as well. And they can be like, learn about this plant, learn how to, I like, when it comes to project researching, to tell your children, but this would be good for maybe children 6+, that okay, in terms of this flower, this type of flower, let's research, let's Google about what this flower is about, what this flower is, how do we nurture this flower to be the best, or this fruit, or whatever that looks like. I'm just using, but you understand what I'm saying. So depending on the type of projects that you're trying to engage with your child, if you want your child to learn how to ride a bike, summertime is the best time to let your children learn a skill. And it might be cooking for your 8 to 12 years old, so it can be learning to cook. So, and when we're saying cooking, it might be once a week project that maybe you come up with a dish. And I remembered when my kids were also like younger, we'll do like a competition. But before the competition, you go and learn. You go to YouTube, you search a meal that you would like to prepare, and you have to make the appetizer, you have to make the main meal, the dessert as well, from scratch. That's what project is about. So they learn about it, then there's a day that they prepare it, and they go head as well. Yes, there's no winner, so to say, but at least it's a time to just engage them productively while learning a skill, and that's what has also helped them to know how to cook and all that. There's sometimes, for your teens, it can be, plan a mini business, redecorate their room, organize the family event, whatever that looks like to you. It can be learning how to use Excel. Yes, I'm a tech mom, so please forgive me if I'm saying so much of this AI, Excel. And at some point, I knew my children during summer, every summer it's a project time. It's no summer goes without we having something to learn. And that's what I always encourage all my clients as well, that as your children are getting older, at least dedicate your summertime to learn, rather than putting them in summer schools. I know sometimes you might want to put them in summer schools if you're really busy, but even when they're in summer school, ensure that the summer school is teaching not academics, not everything school. That summer school can be them learning how to cook, how to use tech, maybe how to code, how to illustrate, public speaking. I love public speaking. That was a skill that I engaged my children when they were much more younger. I mean, I think maybe they were about 7. The first was about 7 at the time. So how to speak, how to write. So there's a lot of projects that you can engage your children in, right? So we call it project, so it makes it exciting for the children as well. So this is the time, the summer holidays is the time to build essential life skills and give your child something to feel proud about. Tip number 3, protect pockets of quiet time for you and them. Just because it's the holidays doesn't mean the house needs to be busy from morning till night. Create a daily quiet time. So it can just be something like, it's just the calm down time. It can be 1 hour or 2 hours in a day where, no TV, no games, no screens, nothing. It can just be just lying down and just chilling. Just lying down. Everybody can gist if you want to gist quietly, or you just being calm. We have to start to teach our children how to just sit still and be calm without running around the house. The house does not have to be chaotic, all the time, where everyone does something calming. So it can be like drawing, puzzles, reading, journaling, and something like that. Calmness, like calm, be calming down. Yeah, we have to teach children how to learn to be in that calm space. And for toddlers, this could be nap time. For the younger children, or independent play, in a particular side of the house, just playing independently without being in each other's face. And for your teen children, it can be just chilling and lying down, and without you guys just telling them, go and do this, go and do that, come and help me with this, come on. It's just the time that nobody disturbs any other person. That's the summary. Period. When there's room, for stillness, basically. And tip number 4, bond intentionally, right? Bond, create time to spend time with each other. So you don't have to plan big outings. No, you don't have to be spending your money. Give me my money. No, it doesn't. You don't have to always step out of the house. I know that with these children, summer holidays, mommy, I want to go out, I want to go have pizza, I want to have ice cream. No, it doesn't have to be like that every day. So it has to, just spending time with each other, even when it's when you're back from work, or it can be the weekends and you don't have to step out of the house. You can create fun. And if you want to just spend some little money, you can just get like drinks, popcorn, or snacks or something like that. But to be honest, you don't necessarily have to spend, and you don't necessarily have to go out. It can be just spending that time playing games, playing with your children, just with your children, watching a movie together as well. So it's just those little shared moments that build the strongest bonds. And we advise that you can use conversation prompts as well. This is where our con words comes in. If you don't have con words, I don't know what other things you have. So these are just conversation prompts that you ask your children question, they ask you question back as well. It's just a fun way of engaging your children, getting into, like, our con word games is like, how do you get into your child's brain? How do you understand what is going on in the minds of this child? And they are thinking, what is going on in my mommy or daddy's head? Do you get? So conversation prompts, and there's so many conversation prompts games out there that you can get. So in case you're just thinking you don't know what to say or do, maybe it's something we can also try to do as well. Maybe for my children, they're older now, but we used to do a lot of it when they were younger. We can bring it back. I know if you go through one of our videos, I'll try and link it, but in case I don't, you can go through it and see what the con words, and you can just type in con words game. You would see that as to what the game is about, something like that. That would also work. And it can be cooked side by side with cooking together as well, can help you bond together as a family, watching a show together, like I've said earlier on as well. And for teens, it can just be you catching up with them, so that in case they're how life is, what their struggles or what they're questioning or something, they just random thoughts that they would want to share with you, this would be really good. And we're not talking of like all this family meeting that you call meeting. You know, when you call meeting, we're having family meeting, they already think, oh, it's something serious. Have we done something to these people, or they are calling us for family meetings? No, nothing like that, nothing formal, but just everybody chilling and gisting, laughing, dancing. Oh my god, I miss those days. Please ensure that you enjoy connecting and spending time with your children. It's going to help, you know, keep your bond going on for the long term. I remember when my children were younger, that we used to spend this time, we dance together, but now they are almost adults. Now to come and tell them to be dancing silly, they'll be thinking, what's this? Oh, we have exams to sit for, we have to do this one, or maybe they have to chat with their friends or catch up sometimes, or just watch something as well, like, you know what, mom, the school term has been crazy. We need to just relax. So sometimes, yes, we can get to, you know, create some videos together during summer as well. We use that time. I use that time to say, please, oh, come and help your mommy's ministry. I know that you guys are now older. When they were younger, if you have younger children, use them well now to enjoy and create, you know, those memories. It keeps you going in the long run, because as they get older as well, their lives get also busier and busier as well, because as we're all getting older, we're getting busier, life challenges, life, you know, showing up, working, all that. So that's the same way when your children are getting older as well. They need to their responsibilities also increases, and they might not have that time for those long, you know, time to play. But at least the summer holidays is the time to find that time to reconnect, dance, and, you know, do silly stuff together. So tip 5, have a digital plan, not just digital rules. And you're saying, what is digital plan again? Have a digital plan. Saying no screen time really works sometimes, right? So, but instead create a digital plan with your child. If you're interested in a digital plan and on how to create a digital plan, or what it is, or whatever that looks like, or you want a digital plan template, let me know in the comment section if this is something you're interested in, and I will create you know, a video. I'll make a video on what a digital plan is, how to create one, and I would also create a template for you and share with you. If this is something that sounds like what you would be interested in, let me know in the comment section. So let them know when screen time is allowed and what it's for, right? Whether that's fun, maybe for fun, learning, or family time, let them know what the screen is for. Is it for watching TV? You know, sometimes they're on their laptop. Are they watching movie? Are they doing some sort of assignment, or, you know, homework or whatever, or studying or learning something? Let's know. Digital plan is like, I know what I'm using my screen for at this time. So build in simple non-negotiables like helping around the house or creative play before device time, right? So you are planning you're planning around screens, because we know screens is very key, because during the holidays they literally want to stay on the screen all day, play games, you know, go on social media, TikTok, Snapchat. For the older children, for the younger children, they're literally watching YouTube or the cartoons all day. And I know sometimes we parents were like, okay, have it, you know, let me rest. No, digital plan. So this builds trust, encourages responsibility, and reduces pushback, because they're prepared to know when is screen time. So it's not just saying, oh, you cannot watch TV, or you cannot. No, build it into your routine. That's what the digital plan is. You have a plan, but you have included both the screen and the physical and your general, you know, routine together, right? So even teens feel, you know, they cooperate better when they've been part of the plan as well. So the summer break doesn't have to feel like something you just want to endure, because I see a lot of parents, oh, let the holidays be over. Trust me, I love holidays. I love holidays. Many times it's a time for me to spend more time with my children. It's a time for us to do stuff together. I just always look forward. I personally, and it's not because my children are older now, even when they were younger, I always don't want like school to start again, because it's always a time that we use, like, also they help me here, at least and I'm able to find somebody to help me around at that time. Not that they've gone to school and I'm, you know, or they're back and they're tired, but you know, school, you know, holiday time is a time for us to help each other and build each other as well. You get? And if this video has helped you, please like, subscribe, share. Every parent, they need this, because we have to enjoy this summer break, this summer. And this is something you can also use at any time, even if it's Christmas holidays, whatever holidays that your children, you know, they're in, you know, at that point in time. But we know the summer holidays is like literally, I think it's the longest holiday, so they can get to do much more during this time as well. And ensure that you share this with another parent who is looking for support this summer. Even if they're not looking for support, just share that, you know what, you found this helpful, and you know that it's going to help you as well. So see you in the next video. But before you go, comment if you know you found this video helpful as well. And if you are interested in the digital plan template, also let me know in the comments, and I'll create that. I'll create the video, I'll create the template, and that will be my next video. See you till next time.